From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on this Monday, March 8th with today's Mr. Top Step update. We'd like to give you an update, but to tell you the truth, there's not a lot going on here, and that's been the focal point of what we've been trying. The guys at this desk have been saying in the equity report that they write. You know, it's been a long push from the lows to the highs here, and it wasn't that long that the S&P was trading 1041, and as of this morning, we're 1140.50 high. You know, so the markets have made a very, very good comeback, but we're going into the S&P roll or the index roll for the March contracts, and that really is going to be a big draw on volume in the S&P, aside from the draw that we're already going through. Now this morning, they did about 160,000 minis in Globex, which is far lower than what we've been seeing. So if you take the 160 out of the current volume, we've got about 570,000 minis traded. This is ridiculously low. If you take the 5,000 big S&Ps we've got in the pit, and then you take out the 1,500 spreads we've got, we're down to 3,500 there. There's just not a lot to talk about. As far as levels are concerned, we're still looking at this 1136 level as a key support area. Now, Top Notch just walked by and said if we do start breaking down, you can't hold the opening range here, you can't hold 36. There's a likely possibility that you could see the S&P back down at 1118 to 1123. We don't know about that. You know what the thing is, the markets are really ready for some type of sell-off, type let-up. But you know what? The markets are so slow, there's just no buying pressure or selling pressure on either side of this. And as I say that, we just went from unchanged to 50 cents higher in the S&P. Going into later parts of the day, we don't really expect very much. We kind of think we're going to be back kind of in this back and fill pattern that we've been in that's been so predominant on the way up. We need to see a little bit more of that. We need to see the markets pull back a little bit, start to get into a level where they feel comfortable, and then look for another push back up. Now, the other thing that we're going to be reminding everybody about is one of our trading rules. We always look for a low the Thursday or Friday, the week before expiration. That'll be this Thursday or Friday. So this desk in particular is looking for a little bit of a pullback. Then we're looking to find some type of low going into the end of the week, and then we're going to be looking at the March index stats going into the March expiration. But as far as the rest of the floor is concerned here, it's quiet all over the place. It's not just in the S&Ps, it's pretty much everywhere. The grains, the 10-year note options, the Eurodollar options, everywhere. It's quiet. I think, as we've been saying, investors don't know where to go right now. You know, does that mean it's going to continue like that forever? We don't think so. But with the VIX under 18 or about 18 and a half, it's telling us that it's probably best to trade a little less and pay attention more. As we go into the end of the day, as I just said, we're really thinking that the markets are going to remain quiet. There's not enough to hang your hat on here. We'll be back tomorrow with another update. Oh, one last thing. If you guys have not been paying attention to the number of hits that Mr. Top Step has been getting, you should. This product has not been launched officially. It is just out there on the web. It's not being pushed at all. We put the one video out on Friday at 1:45, and by Saturday at 1 o'clock there was 975 hits. That's a lot of hits for something that's not out there very much.